Is that the weather word?
I don't know.
Moose?
It might be.
No, weather word's cutie pie. No, I'm kidding.
Jay and Matt and find out. What you got up your sleeve,
I
Jay?
have an idea of how to use that. But anyway.
So the weather words, I'm going to go back 2 stories to the Disney World story. And because I want to share this so badly. My granddaughter, Hayes, who's 2.5, perfect age, my daughter and son-in-law are taking her to Disneyland out in California within the next couple of weeks. And this is so adorable. She said, does this mean I get to hug Goofy? Aww. And it just melts my heart every time I hear her say that.
It's so cute.
Is today the day I get to hug Goofy? So that's your weather word, Goofy.
Goofy, all right.
Yeah, that should be easy,
that's
right?
So cute. When are they going again?
Oh, in a couple of weeks.
Couple weeks, okay.
Yeah,
all
and
right.
she's so excited about
Let's hope
it.
it's not washed away at this point, the way California's
Yeah,
going.
exactly.
Live look CSU cam out over the water. There's a helicopter floating out there, probably getting a nice shot of traffic. You notice how we have had some breaks in the clouds. Clouds will thicken up this evening. You notice the clouds are higher in the sky as well. That tells you we've got a warming atmosphere in here. The heights are higher, as we call them. And anytime you see clouds that tend to get higher this time of year, you've got something moving in. We're near 50 degrees for a lot of Northeast Ohioans right now. 50 downtown, ditto that in the Akron area. A little bit cooler out towards the east, but overall, this is a mild January day. We've got a southeast wind. Hasn't been too bad, and it's blowing in some mild air down to the south and the east as well. But the real warm stuff's down towards the south. Little Rock, Jackson, Dallas, all feeling very spring-like. You compare that with our northern readings, still no bitterly cold air, but it is colder off towards the north. We've got a storm system spinning up that'll impact us tomorrow and Friday, as we've been talking about. Tonight, though, temperatures rising out ahead of that. We'll flatline around 42 and then head on up. Notice the shower chances increasing as we go throughout that overnight. We've had a couple showers out there throughout the afternoon. A lot of this not reaching the ground. There was some dry air at the surface, so this stuff out towards Erie, maybe a sprinkle out of that. But this is a more appreciable shower activity moving in as we continue to put more moisture in the atmosphere from that column on up. So a couple showers around here this evening. This is the bigger show, though. Area of low pressure now sinking south through Kansas. This will eventually grab a hold of some Gulf of Mexico moisture, and watch how this evolves. Severe weather expected to break out tomorrow. For us, it's a lot of rain still, and then as colder air wraps in, we get some snow on the backside, and even that could be impactful. First things first, though, the rain tomorrow. Notice how we're talking anywhere from a half an inch, maybe even an inch in spots. It's going to be coming down good. We're calling it a washout, I would say, after about the 10 or 11 o'clock hour in the morning, all the way through the afternoon and evening with very few breaks. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast showing that. Temperatures again rising tonight, so tomorrow morning at the bus stop or morning commute, you'll need the rain gear, just a couple showers around, but temperatures up near 50 degrees to start tomorrow. And then the rain moves in. Here comes our wall of water moving in, moderate to heavy at times. Temperatures tomorrow in the 50s in our southern communities, but we're just to the area or north of that area of low pressure and that warm front, so it will be cooler as you get back towards Sandusky. Kind of goofy in terms of the forecast back towards the Sandusky area. And then tomorrow night, this is when things get interesting. We wrap in colder air. We've still got rain around. Temperatures are dropping. We change rain over to wet snow from west to east. This is going to occur 7, 8, 9 o'clock west, and then eventually in the Cleveland area, probably 9, 10-ish, and then out towards the east. Once this happens, you notice temperatures still above freezing, but we're probably going to get some decent snowfall rates. Things are going to slicken up in a hurry late tomorrow evening. This continues into Friday morning. We get lake effect and even lake enhancement, which is when you have system snow. You're throwing lake effect moisture on top of that, so some heavier snowfall rates along the primary and secondary snow belts. All day Friday as it looks right now. Rest of us just some flurries, but things are going to get a little tricky around here. We're forecasting anywhere from 3 to 8 inches, not just primary snowbelt, which is out east. This also includes Medina back towards Lorain, even northern Summit County. Lesser amounts as you head down towards the south, and that goes all the way through Saturday. So in terms of what we're talking about, that rain to snow changeover Thursday night, and then on Friday morning, we're dealing with some snowy travel in here. We'll talk more about that next half hour. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast brings in some cold air, but albeit brief behind the system. And then we're back to rain and warmth Monday and Tuesday. How about that? It's like nothing happened. If you were to close the blinds and open them back up on Monday, you'd think nothing has changed.
It's almost 50 degrees on Monday.
Yeah.
That's goofy.
That's goofy.
Goofy. Very good.
That's goofy, yeah. All right.